what key levels should you be watching on the pound here as we head into Friday's US inflation numbers, and also what is going on here with the DXY with today's pullback. What's the key area to watch? What does the DXY have to do today to stay constructive? That's what we're talking about in today's video. I'll have all the details on the key levels to watch ahead of those inflation numbers and also a must-hold area for the DXY. And if you've been waiting to join our VIP group, I have an incredible offer for you this month that you're not going to want to miss. So click on the link at the top of this video and you're going to be taken to my recommended broker, Blueberry Markets. Right now, we're running a promotion, guys, through March 12th. And the really cool part about this is this section right here. So you're going to get lifetime access to our VIP group if you deposit $200 or more with Blueberry Markets using my link. So that means you're going to get lifetime access to real-time market discussions in Discord. You're going to get exclusive charts and setups, daily videos. You'll be able to see my trades in real time. Plus, you're going to get lifetime access to the upcoming course. All for depositing just $200 or more with my broker. And also, you'll be entered to win a DJI Mini 4 Pro drone if you trade at least one lot before March 12th. All right, so again, this is a limited time offer, guys. So be sure to see the link in the description of this video, or if you're on the website, click on the broker link here at the top of the page, and you'll be taken directly to the Blueberry Markets page to sign up. So that's all you have to do, guys, for lifetime access to the VIP group. You don't have to pay me a dime. All you have to do is come over here, open up an account, fund it with $200 or more, place a single trade by March 12th, and you will have lifetime access to the VIP group, plus a chance to win that drone. All right, so looking at the pound, this is GBPUSD on the daily time frame. We've discussed this before, but the bigger picture, okay, what I'll call the macro picture here for the pound, is that we had the market moving with higher highs and higher lows back here. So you can see we had this ascending channel that broke down through this area. And so far, we've seen a rounded retest of the bottom of this channel, all of these highs through here. Okay, now you can also see where we have this descending channel off of these lows down here and also these highs. Now, recently, the pound did give us the first lower low within the last few months. Okay, in fact, going all the way back here to this period, right, this was the last time that we saw lower highs and lower lows, because you can see where since the market bottomed out down here, we've seen a series of higher highs and higher lows until this point through here. Okay, so this is a potentially significant development for the pound. Now, the 1.26 level has been a tricky one because you can see back here that we did have support here, support once again, support even right here on this candle. Then we got the breakdown, the close back above, and now we're seeing the pound trade back below that level. So what is going on here? And this is where the weekly chart comes in handy, because a lot of times levels are respected on a weekly closing basis and not a daily closing basis. So notice here on the weekly chart, you can see these are all of our lows at 1.2612. And notice how last week closed above. Now we do have this large lower wick here showing bullish rejection, okay? Now at the moment, obviously the pound is trading below this right here at about 1.2582. So where this week closes in relation to 1.26 is going to be critical to determine if this is still serving as support on a weekly closing basis, or if we're going to get the close below for a push down here toward the 1.25 area. All right, now if we flip back to the daily time frame, the key for this market right now is you can see that up here, this is the top of that descending channel. We also have this one here that we talked about a few weeks ago, and you can see where the pound came very close to testing that recently. So as long as this is the case and we have this lower low intact, then I'm going to remain bearish overall here. However, it doesn't mean I'm going out and shorting the market right now, because the last thing you want to do is try to short into lows like this. Right? If you were able to get short somewhere up here, granted that was difficult because of those CPI numbers that came out and the volatility that happened right after that. But this is the area where you want to look for shorts. Now, you can also see where we have this upper wick right back here. So there is an imbalance from those CPI numbers, and we do have PPI coming up tomorrow. So that's Producer Price Index here in the US, and the market is going to be focused heavily on those numbers once again, because markets continue to dwell on those numbers because it is going to impact whether or not the Fed can cut rates the way that the market wants to see. So looking here, guys, once again, 1.2612 is going to be resistance. You can even see where we got a retest here yesterday. So we got the close back below here on this candle, and then a retest right here on this wick. Okay, so with PPI coming out tomorrow, we could see the market move up here to kind of fill in this imbalance. And then from there, like I said, where the week closes in relation to 1.2612 is going to be key. Now, let's flip over to the Forex Factory calendar. And just like with CPI the other day, I want to run through this to kind of tell you guys what the market could be looking for with these numbers. So this is it right here. So we have these two PPI numbers here, and core PPI is forecasted at 0.1%. Now, if we look at the chart here, what you'll notice is just like with CPI that we talked about the other day, you can see where it reached a peak right here following COVID. And so the money printing that went on following COVID is really what caused inflation to pick up this heavily. But since that time, you can see where we've seen a downtrend here for PPI. Now, the key for tomorrow is going to be this 0.1% forecast, because if we see it coming higher than that, then that could spook markets a little bit, just like we saw with CPI. However, keep in mind that CPI tends to be more of a market mover than PPI. So I'm not expecting as much volatility as we saw the other day with CPI, but I do think that tomorrow's reading with these producer price index numbers are going to be significant just because, again, markets are heavily focused on inflation right now. All right, now let's take a look here at the DXY. And if you guys are enjoying this content, be sure to subscribe to the channel and also smash that bell icon for notifications. Don't forget to hit the like button to show your support. Okay, so the DXY, the US dollar index, this is what we've talked about previously. We have this area at 104.45. So this pivot through here, you can see we've got the highs and the highs through here. Now we saw the market close above this on those CPI numbers the other day. We got some consolidation here yesterday, and so far today, the DXY is trading just below that mark. Now, what you'll also notice here is that so far the DXY is bouncing from this area around 104.2. So these highs right back here, and also these highs during this consolidation. So the key for the DXY today is really to hold above this area through here, and really this week. That's going to be the key for the DXY. Ideally, if you're bullish on the dollar, you want to see it hold above 104.45. Although even if it were to close just below that, that's not necessarily going to be bearish, because really this is an area of support now between 104.2 and 104.45. All right, so ahead of inflation numbers tomorrow, guys, what we're looking for if you're bullish on the dollar is going to be to see it hold above this area here. Anything in here is still technically bullish for the DXY. Now, if you're bearish, okay, a bearish move for the DXY following those PPI numbers on Friday would be a sustained break going into the weekly close down here somewhere. If we see that break below 104.2, then that could indicate that this up here is a fake out and send the market back here toward 103.5. Okay, so essentially, still bullish on the DXY here. Higher highs and higher lows are still intact, and the market is also holding above that 104.2 to 104.45 area. But again, this is going to be a must hold for bulls. You don't want to see the market trading down here on a daily and weekly closing basis if you're bullish on the dollar. Subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon for notifications. Don't forget to smash the like button to show your support. And also don't forget to claim your 70% off VIP access. That ends in about 10 hours, guys. So see the link in the description of this video to claim your VIP access. I'll see you on the inside. Trade well, and I will talk to you again tomorrow.